Hello Virgos, and welcome to your November 2021 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's a beautiful Virgo. This is you knowing who you are, knowing your worth, your accomplishments, and your life backgrounds are the fruits of your richness. You're reaping at this point. This is the card of independence because we are fulfilled as we are in our worth and self-sustainability. Let's call it like that. After that, I have death. And then I have the Ten of Cups with justice. Now, the transition between October and November, October being the month of Libra, justice, and November being the month of Scorpio, death. Libra, who rules the 7th house of partnerships, it's Venus in Libra. So analyzing, understanding in October, the dynamics in our lives, the relationships that we've had, this has been very present. And then in November, once we understand it, we are ready to end our cycles. We are ready to let die things that no longer serve us when we understand the dynamic of the house of balance. We arrive in the house of circulation, money, sexuality, deep bonds, and so on. So with the Ten of Cups here, finishing with justice, this is, I understand exactly the dynamic, because Ten of Cups, you see there's a family on the card. The Nine of Cups, the guy is by himself, because this is when we attain spiritual contentment, emotional contentment by ourselves. A bit like the Nine of here, when it comes more to the concrete. Here, Nine of Cups would be emotionally in our vibration. We don't need other people's energy to make us feel happy, peace, serene. We are by ourselves. And then at the 10, we can actually share that. So we're not sharing baggages, we're not sharing lacks, we are sharing fulfillment. And that's why you can attain a true 10 of Pentacles. So with justice here, it's all the understanding of that. Under our Nine of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess and a Five of Wands. So there was this kind of conflict within yourself. For some of you, you could have had that conflict also outside of you, like with other people. How come there's this disruption? With the, Five of Wands can be a very nice brainstorming, but it can also be misunderstandings, different willpowers clashing with one another. Okay? And here, in that, with the High Priestess, there was a soul lesson to understand. And that's why with death, understanding our life, okay, I put this out there, what do I get in return? Whether it was on different questions of our lives, our deep bonds, sexuality, money of others, and so on and so on, we have the Star and then the Six of Wands. And the Death card is specially meant, and of course that's a quality of Scorpio, is the capacity to purify and let go. So here, that conflict is transformed into from 5 to 6. 6 is like, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I know who I am. I understand now that lesson. That's why he has like the round of the world card on his head, the crown on the wands. So the universe is showing him exactly what he understands. His willpower doesn't have to defend itself, is not bombarded by other people's stuff. It is, hey, we agree and we understand. And with the star, there's this true realignment of, yes, this is who I am, and that's it. Under justice, we have judgment, justice and judgment. So you're really pulling a judgment and making a decision. So you're getting out of a situation where maybe there wasn't any exit, like what to do with that. 8 of Swords, and bottom of the deck I have the 9 of Swords. So this conflict here was probably bringing you a lot of anxiety, you know, like why are they thinking that? Why are they doing that? Why all of this, you know? And now it's time for me to make a decision to rise above it. Judgment. I understand that they are not maybe they're just bringing their own cup with their own things, and I'm not taking it personally anymore. Judgment. I recognize why it hit me, because maybe I have the same thing, or maybe it's been the same story for a long time, but I am rising above it. That's the Judgment card. And then the World. So that's it. Finishing that cycle and allowing yourself to actually be able to just access the 10 of Cups in a sense of people's higher vibrations. It's not that the people will change around you, but they will show you their higher vibrations. So let's clarify that. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Virgos, November 2021. Virgo, November 2021. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. The Sun. And here there's a little pack, but yes, okay, you see clearly on a situation here. Because they're repeating that 2 of Swords. It's like if that conflict, you know you have to make a decision about. Okay? And it does bring up, here is the Devil. It does bring up, and Venus is in Capricorn, yeah. Let's say your own karma, your own distortions, heal beliefs that created this, or just entertained it, or attracted it towards you. Okay, I have to make a decision here, and here they are. 9 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, and this is very much in his realm. So 5 of Pentacles, it's I'm always out of the clan. I'm rejected. Like, you know, I'm not receiving anything. I'm sacrificing. All of this. Okay, it affects in many different ways, in a sinuous way. A bit like the 5 of Pentacles is a bit like this thing that goes underground and acts in many aspects of our lives. And with the 9 of Wands, this is I'm protected by all of the times that I was hurt, and I was this and I was that, and now I'm looking at things with, you know, if you look at his face with this expression of what next? Okay, am I gonna have to fight again? Am I gonna have to protect myself again? A bit of a don't really trust what the universe can send me. And I am guarded with all of these experiences. And I feel even more retracted and alone. And I have this conflict happening. So this is his realm, his illusion of this is your reality, Virgo. There's nothing else. And so based on only half that information, this is how you are limited to perceive your reality. But no more. You're making a decision on that. You're pulling a judgment and you're bringing justice, rebalancing the relationships that you have in your life. That was just with the sun. All of this is happening by seeing clearly your worth, who you are, and that's it. Okay? So let's put that all back there and keep the sun. Let's look at death. Judgment again with death. So it's like, wow, okay, I see those wounded parts inside of me that kind of stir me in a certain perception of things, and stir, because you have a lot of swords here, okay? So here, I'm pulling a judgment, and what comes up? The wounded 5-year-old Virgo, the wounded 20-year-old Virgo. I'm gonna not let them die, but it's more like purifying by bringing your consciousness, your compassionate heart on these aspects of you that were wounded, so that they do not act from behind anymore. That time, I am reintegrating these events and I am letting them transform, fall, die, go back to the universe. Thank you very much. That's why under we have the star, which is the water barrier, but she pours all of the emotional baggage back to the universe. It's okay, I'm not carrying this anymore, I don't need it anymore. 10 of Cups, justice. Ten of Cups, justice. Here is the 4 of Swords, healing, and here we have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands. So by doing this, your final decision, really letting go of all of that, that Ace of Pentacles is going to add on to that 5 and become a 6. That Ace of Wands is going to add on to the 5 and become a 6. And 6 is the number of balance, okay? In the tarot, when you mix it with the 3 of Sephiroth, it's Tiferet, the Sephiroth of beauty, harmony, balance, and there it is. Okay, this is when we're directly aligned with Kether, the High Priestess, and bringing this to our Malkut reality. Bang, all aligned. So there you go, nothing to prove anymore, and I am allowing myself to have acknowledgement, value, to receive, and I only give my overflow when it is received or not. I don't care, because I'm giving it for free with no expectation. That's the point you're going to reach there. Let's look at your High Priestess here. So that means the High Priestess was telling you this in a whispering way for a while maybe. But with the Sun, it became obvious. And talking about the relationships in your life. Here I have the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is when everything comes up to the surface. There's nothing hidden anymore. You can see clearly who is in front of you for who they are. 2 of Cups. Here, 5 of Wands. Four of Wands. Did I say Four of Cups? I meant Four of Wands, and because here is the Ace of Cup. All right. So your 5 becomes a 6 and a 4. No more conflict. It's, hey, let's just celebrate. Let's leave all of the crap behind and just celebrate, have fun. It's the elevation of the fire within us into celebration. And a beautiful Ace of Cup coming at the same time. So that means that you'll be able to actually feel the love for you out of that conflict. Let's look at the, ooh, that wasn't long. The Star, I have the 9 of Cups, and like I was telling you, you know, in order to enjoy a true 10 of Cups, you have to be in the 9 of Cups. If not, you're just expecting, waiting for their love, for their appreciation, for their acknowledgement. And I say they as the world outside of you. And of course, it can bring conflict. But at this point, this guy does not get into conflict. This guy is content and is not expecting anything from anybody else. He is just receiving people's overflow and giving only his overflow. Following his truth. And that's you, Virgo. And here I have the 10 of Wands. So there's going to be baggage, old conflicts that you're just going to let go. Drop away so that your eyesight can be cleared. Okay, because this guy can't see in front of him because he's carrying all of these things. 6 of Wands. Keeping only one wand to help you move forward like the Hermit, with guided by your inner star, your inner truth. 6. Okay, so here I have Knight of Cups. So Wheel of Fortune, the Star again, and the 8 of Pentacles. So if for some of you this could be also in your connections as when you're working, but 8 of Pentacles, it's mostly, you know, focused passion in what we're investing ourselves and what we're getting out of it. A bit like the 9th house. Okay? Right there. So, and here, Knight of Cups. So here we have something very beautiful. Let's look at the Judgment too. Oh, yeah. See that 10 of Wands? Tower. It's coming down. Okay? No more in my head, in the what ifs and yes but and things like that. I'm pulling a judgment, and I'm even helped by the universe to throw that all down. Because I understand that keeping whatever all those wands were, if I keep all of that, I cannot elevate myself. I cannot reach the sky. It has to crumble. And the world. And at that point, I'm thinking, with the Tower like this, death, judgment, with the Tower, it's possible that things become so obvious that you're going to be like, yeah, that's it. And there you go. Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. You're in your power, you know who you are, and you're not in your head anymore. Having anxiety because of other people's actions, other people's willpower, conflict, and so on. There's a huge release that you are doing. And that is beautiful. I will call that no more conflict. Because ultimately that's where you're going to feel it. All right. Twice the star. This is beautiful. And twice judgment. So you see that kind of elevation. Okay, on this, my beautiful Virgos, I'm sending you all my love and light for the month of November. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email. You write to me, I write to you back. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help rise the channel. If you want a private reading, no, I've already said that. Thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And this month, my ceremony to give you back is on the 4th of November, because this is the new moon in Scorpio. So this is going to help you to release even more. So on this, namaste, love and light, and I'll see you next month.